with thee.
There's Mom talking to the dog. She didn't know I started the recording. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel.
If you're new.
Both of them stereo. Ah. Okay, this is a bad angle because I'm reclined. But look. Bonnie and I bought this top at the Walmart for $1. Oh, gosh. In November, I think.
Mm.
It was a summer shirt. It might have been October.
Yeah.
In October or November. And this is the first day I've worn it.
You've got clothes that will never see flesh.
Yes, they will. And also, I'm wearing my toboggan because my little bald head gets cold. And it's super, super soft on the top, and I keep playing with it. And Mom says I look silly. I don't care. It's warm. My head gets cold.
Why, yes. You used to having a hair on it.
Not much. You wouldn't think it would have mattered that much.
It did. I'm telling you, it does.
I'll tell you when it matters. It's when I first get up.
Yeah.
And it is.
You're nice and warm, and all of a sudden it's out there in the air.
Yeah, and it's not fun. It is not fun. That's the only drawback I have. That's the only complaint I have about it. Because it's at the point now where it feels good to touch it.
Yeah.
Feels good to your fingers to touch it. It's all soft and it just feels
like
good.
A soft brush.
Yeah, it's a very tactile, pleasant experience.
That's where the crew cuts came from. Everybody knows they don't look good.
Gee, thanks. But I'll sit there and pet myself. It feels so good. But anyway, I don't know why it's so bright in here.
Because the outside's bright.
Maybe that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Try it and let's see. A little more. That did take some of the whiteness. My face is whiter than it goes.
Yeah.
From the light. So, yeah, that did help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the Wolfie was over there laying on the bed with his grandma.
Yep.
He's having a good afternoon. We changed Mom's bed and flipped the mattress and everything and found about 6 toys that had been missing forever.
Yep.
Hey, Boo, come here.
Who is this bean?
I didn't say Ben. I said Boo.
Who is this bean? I didn't say Ben. I said bean.
Well, go get me a Propel, buddy.
Who is this bean?
Please and thank you.
Bring me a cola while you're in there.
And Grandma would like a cola, please. And Wolfie would like a rib sandwich.
Some milk.
And some milk.
Sandwich.
And some cheese.
When are you
bread
starting
on
dinner,
this
Mom?
Never.
In a little bit after the video. Why don't you tell everybody what we're having for dinner?
Tacos.
Got the crispy shells and have the soft
shell.
tortillas.
And
So
cheater cabbage rolls.
and cheater cabbage rolls. I know that dinner does not go together. Tacos and cabbage rolls. No.
But
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
Grandma's
want
just
them
having a
tacos.
cabbage roll.
But nobody
Oh,
else
that's
is
it.
going to eat a cabbage roll but Mom. And and Mom is not touching
And
a
Wolf,
taco. Do you think Wolf will eat cabbage rolls?
Yeah.
Yes, he will. I know him.
he loves Brussels sprouts.
He'll eat them. He's a vegetable eating hound.
He loves gross things.
I'm having trouble getting my camera positioned today.
Thank you.
I think it's the light.
It could be because we all can't brain today.
Here, leave the lid off for a minute because I have one hand with my camera and I can't get the lid off. Excuse me for a moment, please.
Glug, 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 glug.
So you picked something loud while I'm filming, Chris.
What?
You picked something nice and loud while I'm filming.
I'm just going to suck on it till I'm done.
He'll chew it. He got himself a
Since
sucker.
when?
He's never sucked a sucker in his life.
Nope.
He's a cruncher.
Crunch, crunch.
Crunches like a billy goat with a tin can. Crunch, 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 crunch.
He was a little boy.
He says, you bring me that sucker and I'll show you crunch.
No, not happening.
Better.
So y'all know that Bonnie's little dog died. And we were all very sad about it. And she was a customer and she bought its supplies at Chewy. And she called in right after it died because she got a new cat and changed the profile from a dog to a cat. And they asked her why, and she told them. And so they sent her a pretty bunch of flowers. Hey, Ben, bring those flowers here. They sent her a really pretty little bunch of flowers, and I thought that was so sweet. And it was very nice of them. They know people love their pets. People adore their pets.
You'd never put up with them if you didn't feel that way.
No, you wouldn't. You really wouldn't. Because they're little furry pains in the ass.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm getting them.
Don't drop them, Mom.
What good advice, Chris?
Be prepared to get them back, Ben. Crunching 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't play sounds. Guess he first like crouch, crouch, crouch.
See how pretty that is? Wasn't that nice of him? Heck of a way to get flowers, though. Not a way I recommend.
Don't send me any flowers. Leave me alone when I look at that.
Me and Mom take it awful hard. Oh, Lord, I think they thought I was going to lay down and die when Bo passed away. I thought I was going to lay down and die when Bo passed away.
It was bad.
Oh, it was
It
awful.
was. You want that to return
was horrible.
where we got it from, or do you
Sure.
want to keep it there for now?
No, you can put it over there.
He was such a present. Oh,
The only time I ever saw my dad cry was when our dog Peanuts passed away. Only tear I ever saw the man shed in his whole life.
yeah. Over little Chihuahua.
Meanest little asshole ever lived.
No wonder Dad loved him.
A Chihuahua.
Seriously. To this day, we cannot have a conversation about him without somebody calling him that little bastard. But
It's usually you.
well, sometimes it's other people too. I'll have you
Oh, by the
know.
way,
What?
speaking of Chihuahuas, that one wasn't all Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
He was mean. He was so mean and ornery. Oh, we loved
I think it was
him.
like Yo Quiero Blood.
He knew how things were supposed to go in the house, and damn it, they'd never go that way.
Did Chris go in the other room so he could crunch his sucker?
Yep.
Yep.
Christopher!
What?
You went in the other room to crunch.
Maybe.
Very polite of you. Thank you.
Now die.
No, I told you he couldn't make it through the sucker. And on top of it all, it's a Tootsie Pop. So, Chris, how many licks did it take to get to the middle of your Tootsie Pop?
None. Usually none.
I gave him credit.
I think he got one good suck out of it. Then he got up and left and crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, help me. No, our little Peanuts, man, to this day, my cousin Carol refuses to have anything to do with Chihuahuas. She has a pit bull. She doesn't care. She's perfectly happy to have a pit bull. She loves that dog. But she's afraid of Chihuahuas. I think she might have that backwards. I think you're supposed to be afraid of pit bulls.
They won't bite you as quick as a Chihuahua will.
Uh,
They just bite higher and harder.
I think, in my personal humble opinion, the most vicious dog breed is Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most vicious one I've seen.
Actually, the most vicious puppers are those who are raised to be vicious.
The two males
Males, yeah.
were horribly vicious little creatures. Now the females, it's another.
That doesn't mean it's a lot different. If you have a vicious Chihuahua, then okay,
Oh,
your
wow.
toes might get bit. And he might bite your fingers or something. Or if you're dumb enough to pick it up and hold it in front of your face, you might get your nose bit.
I had a little girl get bit by a tinker.
Uh-huh. But a vicious pit bull will kill you.
Yeah.
So vicious pit bulls get a lot more press
Yes.
than stupid ass vicious chihuahuas.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ben, I've got that timer thing on my video again where it says,
Blank out of blank.
yeah,
Let's just say it
exactly.
like that.
It's like a fraction.
It happens when you need more room.
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask you. Is that something putting the card on would take care of?
Possibly, but I did a little experiment and I don't know if I could wipe the card down.
Well, why did you keep offering it to me if you was going to ruin it?
I already like our old cards. It should be ready to be inserted.
Well, I might have to figure out how to undo what I did, because I did tests where I see if I put more than 32 gigs on my tablet, but I don't know how to reverse it, so I'll have Ben figure that out real quick if you want it.
We'll see later.
He'd have to figure it out on his own, actually.
I wish I could show you Wolf. He's laying there with his neck all stretched out along Mom's ankle and his head down by her foot.
Oh, that good boy.
And he just keeps looking at everybody in turn as they're talking. Wolfie, is anybody talking about you? They're talking about chihuahuas and pit bulls, and nobody's talking about pretty puppies.
Good dogs, no.
That's a sad thing.
Yes.
He's a good boy.
I was told by the press that you have to deal with it. I don't like what the press said, but the press says you have to deal with it, so deal with it.
I'm telling you, Wolfie is a good boy.
Yes.
Don't count for this.
We never thought he'd turn out this good.
No. I was sure he's
All
going to be
I'll
a
figure
terror.
out how to do, Ben, is transfer it back. And
I thought he was going to be a terror his whole life, too. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he still manages to pinch the crap out of me at least twice a day. Sometimes more. Usually more. Always more. But he doesn't do it on purpose. It's just that he's big and a little bit clumsy. Oh, he is so clumsy.
A little bit.
He can fall up the stairs.
Yes, he could fall. He always fell up the stairs. I was so glad to move to a
Right
house
from
on
the
one
stairs.
level because, yeah, it was better for Mom to go take a shower. Yeah, it was easier on my ankle to climb the stairs. But I was convinced the dog was going to kill himself. So
It's funny.
He was
because
always-
it's
you'd hear plop, 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 plop,
true.
coming up the stairs. Plop, 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 plop. And you'd look.
For a time, he fell up the back steps here.
I know. And you'd look and he'd be laying in a pile at the top of the stairs with legs going in 4 different directions
His butt up in
and his
there.
butt up in the air. Always with his butt up in the air.
It was.
That looks like he lost his bones and going up.
And then he'd be embarrassed about it.
He's like, don't look
Dogs
at
do
me.
get embarrassed.
It got to where he wasn't even embarrassed about it anymore.
I know.
Because it was every
It's calling
stinking time.
card.
Yeah.
He was basically.
And he was always running up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been so bad if, he'd just go up and down every now and then. But I mean, he was up and down
Doesn't
all
die.
the time.
You know how you said it sounded like? You know what it sounded like to me?
What?
Bump, 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 bump. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. We were just talking about that kitty that spent the night at our house. Somebody dropped a kitty cat. They slowed down and threw a cat, a little baby kitty, out of the car into our yard when we lived over on Silver Maple. And we had to take it in for the night. And I knew there was going to be a problem with it because I was sitting upstairs with Bo. And from downstairs I heard, Bitsy, spit that cat out. I heard a lot of weird things coming from downstairs.
Yeah.
One time Mom was it vacuuming? You were vacuuming?
No, I was scrubbing.
Yeah. And she said, Wolfie, I'm going to whip your pretty pink ass.
Mm.
And he was all confused. He's like, well, am I cute with the pretty pink ass or are you going to beat me? Which are you going to do?
Oh,
I used to hear the strangest things coming from downstairs.
Yeah.
I'll tell on you.
Okay. I didn't say weird things from upstairs. You can tell on me I didn't do it. She's going to tell on you that it took me over a year to figure out how Wolfie knew when Mom was up out of bed. Whenever Mom got up out of bed, Wolfie would go flying downstairs to see what she was into. And you couldn't hear her. You couldn't hear her get out of bed. She wasn't like groaning or thumping or hollering or anything. And so how did he know she was getting out of bed? And it literally weighed on my mind. I mean, I tried and tried to figure it out. Yeah, we figured he had radar. We thought. We didn't know. We did not know. And then one day, I realized that every time she got up, she would automatically go to the bathroom. And when she went into the bathroom, she was turning on the light, which was a fan, and it was making this little noise. And he was hearing that, and that's how he knew she was getting out of bed. And he had that figured out for over a year before we did. Made me feel so stupid. I was outsmarted by the dog.
Oh, well.
Well, that was a good boy.
He is clever.
Yes.
He's smart too.
He's a good boy. This whole video has been talking about the dog.
And other dogs too.
So what else has been going on in your little life, Chris?
Not much. Just weekend, lazy weekend stuff.
He just got transformed into a pupper.
Now, I know you said we can't go to the bank Tuesday.
No, we can if you can pick me up at 1:30 to 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, why can't you miss Tuesday? You have a meeting?
I contacted and managed to get a hold of Ty on the phone on Saturday, and she said, well, normally I'd allow you to cancel Tuesday, but you have a meeting in the morning with Ryan.
Okay.
And she told me it was about the job I was getting, so...
Can't miss Tuesday, can't miss Monday, right?
Right.
Well, it wouldn't do you any good to miss Monday because Bonnie's busy on Monday, so we probably can't pick you up on Tuesday, but I'll find out. And if we can't, can you miss Wednesday?
Nope, that's bowling league.
Can you miss Thursday?
I could probably miss Thursday, but...
Okay, Bonnie, if we can't
I'll
pick
not
him
miss
up.
Thursday.
Why?
I already set it up so I get dropped off at my appointment.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's right. You have an appointment Thursday.
Because I can't do it Thursday either.
What about Friday?
If she's coming Friday, that's the only other day I can miss.
Okay, if we can't pick him up at his day program on Tuesday, then we have to go to the bank on Friday, which means he won't be able to work next week. So, please, can we pick him up at his program on Tuesday? Let me know, okay? He's the only one with any life in this house. I'm just like, whatever day, whatever, I don't care. Not Wednesday, though, because I have a doctor's appointment. Third time's the charm. First day we missed it because the doctor had an emergency. Yeah. The second day we missed it because Provider Ride let us down. They didn't have a ride for us that could handle her wheelchair. And then this is the third one coming up. So,
Did Grandma hit her phone?
Yes.
did I tell him on the video what I was going to do to the doctor?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Did I or should I?
Did I?
No.
Okay. Hold on, people.
Get your hat back on.
I have a prescription to help me regrow my hair because, like I said, I have alopecia. And every now and then she asks me, is it working for you? Do you see any difference? So when I go in there next week, I'm going to say, you know, doctor, I don't think those pills are doing much good.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
we're out of doctor when you do that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Nash, you'll love me.
She'll probably quit on the spot, so don't bring anyone back.
Oh. Both the kids need to go.
Chris,
What?
come put this in the trash for me.
I need to make Ben an appointment with my neurologist
Why is that?
because he complains about headaches.
Hang on to that.
They've
That's
actually been
okay.
steering
You
clear
don't
of me
have all
today.
of it.
I know.
Oh, I
They've been
didn't know
doing
it
so
was
for
a
the
one
past
night
month or
thing.
so.
Okay.
This
How
is
was our
okay.
movie night last night?
It was actually pretty crazy.
Ben's new favorite person in the world is Dolores Umbridge.
What?
I told him, I said, see her, you're going to hate her. You're going to hate her. You're going to hate her. He hates her. She's horrible. What he doesn't know is she's going to be back in a later movie and he's going to hate her even more.
She doesn't die?
No. After the movie ends, they don't show it, but Dumbledore, when he came back to Hogwarts, went out and rescued her before the centaurs could kill her. He should have let him kill her. But when Voldemort takes over the Ministry of Magic, she has a job there doing something very bad.
Yeah, even Mom was actually shocked by just how much I ended up hating her.
Yeah, please don't repeat that.
I'm not going to.
Thank
if you
you.
want to tell anyone about it, you're more than welcome to, but...
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Don't run afoul YouTube's rules is what I think she's getting at.
Well, I think this video is probably about long enough. Ben, do you have a quote for today?
I can't think of one right now. And even if I could, I can't tell you. Because it's a little bit too much.
Okay, I got one for you. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
I must not tell lies.
Oh, I liked how I actually turned that very torture against her.
I know. I knew you'd like that part. Okay, Chris, you got one?
I got one. It's after the one quote I did earlier, and it's really evil sounding coming from me, but it's fall, fall.
Don't remember that.
I'll
Okay.
tell you once the video goes off.
Thrilling
You have to guess
content.
which kids movie this was from, 1986.
Okay, thrilling content. Me sitting here staring into space going, I don't remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can do a little bit better than that. Okay, people, thank you for joining us. I hope you'll stick with us and come back and see us. If you haven't subscribed, you want to go ahead and do so. Hit the bell, ring the bell, as they say, for all notifications. And we're going to try to get back on a regular schedule. By and by, as my mother says. So, take care of yourselves and come see us. Hopefully it won't be too long. And stay warm. In the meantime, we will talk to you later. And again, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.